Keith Muhakanizi, the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Finance, appeared before the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament alongside Henry Mbaguta, the deputy director in charge of finance, and Betty Kasimbazi, the undersecretary to the ministry. They are summoning further revelations by the former director to the Microfinance Support Center, Musaira Bukuku, who had a day back had testified before the same committee that the 10 billion shillings released in 2011 for traders and markets in the city ended up facilitating President Yoweri Museveni's elections.
Yes, the program having an economic motive and a political impact, we intended to generate a critical mass of supporters loyal to His Excellency's political program in the process of empowering the groups.
We are asking you that you, the one who sent the money, how did the need for this money arise? Who related the supplementary? That's what we all members understand.
Unfortunately, the civil servants get the bashing, which is of course unfortunate, but that's why we are there. Otherwise, somebody else must take the blame. But there are too many wrong things. Actually, looking through this case, there was nothing right.
The money, issued 4 days to the elections to over 100 Saccos, was paid in cash, where some managers of the saving companies took it in bags without any guidelines about how to distribute it, given it was to be picked later from them. The big question, however, that the committee wanted was who authorized the payment, and it's here that the blame game began, with Muhakanizi throwing the ball to former Finance Minister Saida Bumba and former Finance Minister Ruth Nankabirwa.
Now, Mr. Babuku and his board have the right to say, no, I take ownership, and also how the money went to microfinance it. How once money reached there, people must individually account. And the money, 178, came back to us. The people who handled it is you and your team.
Individually.
Let me do this. No.
It is collective.
No, collective, but the law is very clear.
Now, there are some shocking statements. You will find that, for instance, in Lamu, bull market, 50 million was given. No account. So meaning they came and picked cash of 50 million.
The project, manned by a joint steering committee under the auspices of the Uganda Market and Allied employees, used 300 million on a workshop in 1 day to sensitize managers of Saccos hours before they received what has now been termed as the Bonanza money. It had several activities to handle, including payments for media stations, public campaigns, status surveys, lobbying, capacity building, among others.
And as a result, you messed it up, and as money went to the fictitious Sacco.
The committee has now summoned the current Fisheries Minister Ruth Nankabirwa and the former Finance Minister Saida Bumba to appear before it next week and explain circumstances surrounding the authorization to disburse the 10 billion shillings without guidelines. Also summoned is President Yoweri Museveni's brother, Karibakandwanaho, a.k.a. Salim Saleh. Mkitale Moses, the Best Television.